Okay, ladies. Allison, Tracy, can you hear me? No. Huh. I'm not muted.
Press the mute button and then unmute.
Oh, wait. Okay, remove from screen.
Stream.
Let's get 3 of us on there. Okay, so Facebook, I see somebody's commenting. Can you hear me? Oh.
Yay!
Okay, so Facebook can hear me. Allison and Tracy. I don't know what is going on here. Now. I figured it out. Can you hear me now?
Hear me now?
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I can hear Tracy. Allison?
Nope. I'm lost. Do you think we just need to
We
be
hear
on
you.
StreamYard? Or
I would be on StreamYard.
okay. That's where I am.
Fascinating. I think I need to start over. You can still hear me?
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Oh, there I
I
am.
can hear you.
Buddy.
Yay.
I'm going to see where I can see the comments on my phone, but it's delayed, so I'm turning the volume down on the phone, so it's not.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah, that's probably good.
Yeah, I think that it is, if you've got multiple devices as administrators here, there's a little feedback. So what I did is I muted.
Okay.
Okay, so I've muted my Facebook streaming, or no, I've muted my YouTube streaming and Facebook. I'm not watching the live stream, so I am only on StreamYard.
Okay.
And I think I'm going to be in Facebook with the volume turned down, but I think I'm going to do the comments in the group. I mean, the posts in the group, not in the comments.
Correct.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we've got a bunch of people on. So we've got about we'll wait about probably a minute or two before we get started. And Tracy or Allison, if you're looking at the Facebook, can you see how many people are on? Because I know we had, how many did we have in the group?
54.
Okay, 54 in the group. Okay, excellent.
There's 18 on YouTube.
Yes, there are.
19.
How can you see that? Oh, okay.
22.
Well, is that YouTube? I think that's just the combined groups watching.
I don't know.
Because this is a medium that combines them all. So we've got right now, it looks like we've got 24 people somehow watching our live. 25. Okay. Yes.
Yeah,
we'll
mine.
see the count.
Yeah, mine says 21.
Okay. All right. So we'll give it a couple minutes and we'll get started. So everybody who's here, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for also for just kind of all day long working with us on as we try to do these test runs and trying to figure out exactly how to get this all together. So I think we've got it down and we're excited to rock and roll with our first virtual Mary Kay party.
Just think how smart we're going to be by the end of all this.
Exactly.
We are going to be so tech savvy. I don't know. Google might want to hire me.
Probably.
And you would turn them down.
I definitely turn them down.
I said, I got Mary Kay, dude.
Not a good. Do you know you got 24 people watching you? Yeah. Well. Okay, so 7:31. And Tracy, why don't you maybe start by just sharing who's on so far? Can you see who's on the Facebook feed and just welcoming everybody so far who's in?
Well, I want to welcome everybody. Let's see.
Can you list by name at all?
Yeah, let's see. Or I think it. Okay. I see Olivia. Hi, Olivia. I see Pam Sawyer Smith. Kelsey. Hi, Kelsey. Hi, Alicia. I see Amanda, Caroline Arthur, and Lowenlita Hickman. Hi. LA. I see you, LA. And then it says Angelica's watching, and Gwen Reed is watching, and Jackie and Teresa. So, hi, everybody. We are so thankful to all of our friendomers for being here. We really appreciate the support of our small businesses, plus just the community feeling of all being able to come together and connect with one another. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I was crazy excited all day just to like hang out with adult women tonight, you know? Sorry if I'm giddy, but I'm just really excited. But we thank you guys all for being here. I think that in this crazy time, we've kind of got a win-win situation where all of us can really make a difference by supporting each other's small businesses. And then also with our small business, we can really make a difference by offering no contact delivery and being able to help people get the things they need and help them prioritize self-care, which I think is really important during this time. But we couldn't do any of it without our lovely friendomers. So we're so thankful to you for being here to support us. So do we think we should move forward with anything else?
Yeah, that sounds great. So let's go ahead at 7:33. So we'll get the party started. Allison,
Okay,
if you want to go ahead.
Sure. So first of all, did y'all want to introduce yourselves? Should we do that?
That's a good idea.
So Tracy, why don't you go ahead?
Okay, so my name's Tracy Birdwhistle. For those of you who don't know me, I've been building my Mary Kay business for over 6 years now. A long time ago, I was an IT engineer at Cisco. We always think it's so funny to hear all the different walks of life and all the paths that end up to random places that you don't expect. But I have loved building my Mary Kay business. It's been like the greatest gift I never asked for, I guess. And is there anything else to tell about our business? I think what I love the most about it is the flexibility and the community.
Awesome. So glad to be working with you ladies tonight. So I am Senior Sales Director Allison Brady, and I've been building my business for 12 years now. And prior to Mary Kay, I was a preschool and Montessori teacher for preschool and kindergarten. And when I joined, I was a super part-time gal. And after 5 years, I realized I was making more money at one party than I was a week of teaching. So I loved my teaching. I love my classroom. I'm still a teacher. And I love that I get to teach women how to take care of their skin and how to run a successful business by weaving it into their everyday life. I'm just super excited to be able to share with you tonight some of our amazing products and what we love about our Mary Kay. Do you want me to roll right in, Heather, or do you want to take over for a sec?
I'm wondering
go ahead
I'm wondering if we should do the drawings for
Yes.
those who are on time from the marketing video.
Yes. Do you have those names handy?
Yes.
Awesome. Because I have my drawing bag right here. Got goodies to give away.
Do you want to, you want me to choose the person and then you choose the prize, or vice versa?
Got it. Yeah, I don't have access to that right now.
Okay. All right, let's see. Okay, here's the post for the one special drawing. Okay.
Awesome.
And I have these numbered so that I can do a quick random number generator.
Perfect.
I should say random number generator and then call Indian and ask her to pick a number. Okay. Let me do the number. And Lynn Johnson is our first
Yay!
winner.
Awesome, awesome. So Lynn, here we have, oh, this is awesome. This is an eye color. You can't hold, I'll open it. It's called Hummingbird. It's a special limited edition color. It looks gorgeous. I don't know how great my lighting is. Oh, we'll get you a clean one. It's gorgeous. This is mine. So yay for Lynn. I've set it aside for you.
Awesome.
Great.
Yay.
Good job, Lynn, or yay, or
All right.
Okay. Allison, if you want to go ahead with the
I
5
will.
skincare lines.
I will. Perfect. Okay. So I get the pleasure of sharing with you all our skincare lines tonight. And there, I think we now can see them all, right? And I just want to give you a little bit of information about each of our 5 skincare lines. So let's start off with our botanical set. Our botanicals, and y'all tell me, can you see that clearly? Is the lighting okay?
It all looks white.
Yeah.
I don't know why that's happening. Okay. Further away.
But it's
still
clear.
pink. But it's clear? Okay. All right. So it's a pink bottle. I don't know why it looks white. But what I love about our botanical set is that it's simple, it's basic, it's obviously infused with botanicals, and it's great skincare for our teens and tweens who are not worried about the signs of acne and not worried about age fighting yet. So it gives you a nice, clean, fresh feeling afterwards, and it's aloe and dragon fruit based. So you've got a cleanser, you've got a scrub that you can add to your set, you've got a toner, and you've got your moisturizing gel. So 4 pieces there. And like I said, we really typically share with teens and tweens that product line. Now, we also have our Clear Proof line, and this bottle is white, so yay for the lighting on this one. And you've got a clarifying cleansing gel, you've got a blemish control toner, you have your oil-free hydrator, which is also really great for helping to mattify the skin. And then you've got your acne treatment gel. So these 4 pieces come as a complete set, and this is really the line that is geared towards those folks that struggle with acne on a regular basis, and not just your kind of monthly breakout, right? So if you struggle out with periodic breakouts, then we can, as your consultants, we can help you figure out what the best combination of products for you would be, okay? And then our newest skincare line is our Mary Kay Naturally. Again, these bottles are white, so that's the way they should look. You've got a purifying cleanser, you've got your exfoliating powder here, and you have a moisturizing stick. Hopefully you can see that little guy here. And our nourishing gel, our naturally nourishing oil. And this is probably one of my absolute favorite products. What I like about this line is that Mary Kay went above and beyond in order to get it classified as a 100% natural line by going to Europe, where their standards are higher. And we follow their guidelines to get the Cosmos EcoCert. So super, super excited about that, and being able to add these pieces into your current line. And they're all purchased separately. They are not like a bundled set, okay? And then you've got our, there we go, back here. We've got our Time-Wise Repair line. This line is going to be for the advanced signs of aging. It's reversing the signs of aging that you may be seeing in your skin. And this would be the complete set with your cleanser, your lifting serum, your day and night cream, and an amazing eye cream. And again, so it's not just fighting the signs of aging, but it's reversing the signs of aging, and I know there's a little glare there. So hopefully you can see all 5 pieces. Now, what we're going to cover tonight and what Heather is going to present to us tonight, which I'm super excited about, this is it all packaged up. This is our TimeWise 3D Miracle Set. And our absolute favorite go-to product. It is gentle on the skin. She's going to explain all of that. And shoot, I lost my train of thought. Sorry, Heather. But I don't want to take too many words out of her mouth. So those are our skincare sets.
Yay.
Awesome, great. Thank you, Allison. Awesome. So we have 5 lines of skincare with Mary Kay. So if what I'm showing you tonight, you don't think that it's the right set for you, then you can go with your consultant and you can get together virtually, I should say now, and try any of those other lines. So this is just going to be, I'm going to go in depth in one of our lines, but know that we do have 5 lines. And so, well, hello, everybody. I didn't officially introduce myself, but I am Heather Jewelson, and I'm going to be doing the demo portion of this tonight. I've been building my business for 25 years this month with Mary Kay. My degree prior to Mary Kay, I graduated college with a degree in Spanish and Foreign Studies, and then was an at-home mom. So that's where I was when Mary Kay found me, and I've been able to be a work-from-home mom for the last 25 years. Couple quick things. So I know my screen says testing, and so that was from all the testing I did today, and I have not figured out how to change that. So we are no longer testing. This is now the real deal. So I apologize for that. Second thing is, okay, somebody just asked the second to last line again. The second to last line that Allison talked about was our Naturally line. So I'm kind of looking at the comments and doing what I can do, but the Naturally line is for somebody who wants to make sure they've got naturally derived products. They're a plant and mineral-based line, so there's no additives to it. The other thing is I've got a couple questions here about whether or not you can put the beaker as the main screen, and that I have not managed to get there. So I do not know if that's possible. From everything I worked on today, I did not figure that out. So these are some of the things we're going to kind of be working on and fine tuning before our next one. And then let me introduce you to my assistant tonight. This is Annika Jewelson, 11, Mary Kay enthusiast and mama's helper. So she is going to be, we're going to borrow her hand today. So I'm going to be going over all the products and showing on her hand, and actually whichever hand, but take your Fitbit off. Okay. So that's that. Before we get started here, I just want to appreciate and thank you so much for being here again. I'm reiterating that this is your opportunity to buy locally. Every consultant in their Mary Kay business supports, some aspect of their family through their Mary Kay business, whether it's paying some of the bills, whether it's actually paying the mortgage, whether it's putting food on the table, but all of us are independent contractors and essentially local businesses. And so just like supporting your local restaurant by a drive-up service, you're supporting a local business by being on tonight and using your consultant or utilizing your consultant as your skincare and color resource during this time. So we so appreciate that. Second thing is if you see me wobbling a little bit. So I today, for the first time in 1 year, due to some health challenges the last year, started working out again, and I can hardly move. So if you think, boy, that is why.
This again.
Yeah. So
this workout was easy.
Yes, Annika's been working out with her brother who's been home, and they've been doing, today was an off day, and I decided to join them, and I can't move. So anyway, but I do want to share that, and to the Mary Kay world, hold me accountable because I am going to keep working out. All right, so that's that. So let me tell you what we're going to do. So first of all, there's 3 things from this virtual party that we're looking for. The first thing, we're looking for customers. Of course, anytime you go to anything with Mary Kay, we're showing you product, we're telling you why we love the products, the features and benefits, how the product can benefit from you. And so supporting your consultant with the product purchase today, again, is you buying locally. And so that's the first thing we're looking for, is we're looking for customers. The second thing that we're looking for today is hostesses. Those are those of you who would be willing to gather a few friends on a virtual setting like this. Do your own group, and your consultant will be then presenting and doing a virtual party. Now, what's great about that, one is right now everybody's looking for things to do. I don't know how much TV you can binge watch, but you know what? We've got to do some other things besides that too. So everybody's looking for that, and everybody really, the interest in skincare right now is at an all-time high. For us in Mary Kay, we've all seen this meme going around, or this article going around about women turning to skincares. The title of it is, if I'm a cocoon, I want to come out looking like a butterfly. So people are turning to skincare right now. So get your friends together, get your family together as a way to socialize and do something fun and do it virtually. And so we're looking for hostesses or women who will book their parties, and we'll be doing a drawing at the end for that. Then the third thing we're looking for is we're looking for women right now who might be interested in adding a side gig to their business, or to their lives. Maybe they're, let's face it, we all know that times right now are uncertain. Okay, there's just no denying that. And one of the things that I've appreciated, Mary Kay, for so many of us is that it has been a backup plan for so many. That whether something happens that's in your life, where either it could be downsizing of a job, it could be a husband downsizing of a job, it could just be that you need some extra income because you got kids in college. Whatever it is, we know that there's always room for extra income, and there's always a need for a backup plan. And I think right now we see that more than ever, that putting something into place so that you can do like this, you can do virtually from home like we are now. So those are the three things we're looking for. We'll be doing lots of fun drawings as we go through, so it should be really fun. My first time doing something like this in this setting, so I'm going to be learning as I go. I want to appreciate you and thank you as we go for being patient with me. So as we get started, each of you should have a piece of paper and a pen. Okay, so everybody have a piece of paper and pen. It's really interesting. Like normally when I do virtually things, I'm on a Zoom where I can see faces and I can see some feedback. So that is a little different for me here because I don't see faces, but I'm going to trust that you have a piece of paper and a pen. And if you don't have a piece of paper and pen, you can jump off real quickly and grab a piece of paper and pen and come back on. And Tracy's going to be posting some things in the Facebook group as we go through. So she's going to kind of post a photo here of what we're looking for, but we're going to play a fun tic-tac-toe game. Tracy, are you getting that in there?
Yes.
She's nodding. Okay, perfect. Okay. And also the other thing too, you guys, there's a tiny bit of a delay. So from me speaking to hearing to that. So if it sounds like it's not all smooth, that's why there's a little bit of a delay. And so I'm going to grab myself a pen real quick. I've got paper, but I forgot the pen. So hang tight.
I'm putting the post, which is where you will comment. And so she's going to describe kind of the rules of the game, but I'm going to make the post right now that is where you'll comment as far as this game goes. So you should be able to see that in the group in addition to the live feed.
Okay. Perfect. So now with the live feed, I recognize that you can't see this at all because I can't see it. Anyway, what I did is I want you to, with your papers, I want you to draw a big tic-tac-toe. So this is our tic-tac-toe game. So everybody knows 2 lines down, 2 lines across. And so you should have 9 squares. So that's going to be what you're working with throughout the party, is you're going to be working on your tic-tac-toe. And anytime that I talk about a product or I share a product that you feel like you could benefit from, or you think, ooh, I really need that product, or I'd love that product, you're going to jot it in a square of the tic-tac-toe. And so when your first product you love, you're going to put in the top left-hand side. And then you're going to work your tic-tac-toe board. And when you have 3 in a row, I want you to comment in the post that Tracy just posted that you have 3 in a row. And we're going to see who every time somebody has 3 in a row, you're going to post that you got tic-tac-toe. And then at the end, we're going to post our boards, and we're going to see who had all 9 squares filled up as well. Okay. And that's how we're going to, at the very end, be able to show you the best products for you based on that tic-tac-toe. We'll be doing some.
So we're going to give.
I don't know if I just said that.
We'll give 1 prize for the first person who gets 3, and then keep commenting because we'll be drawing for a prize from the full boards at the end.
Okay, excellent. Right. Yeah. So commenting, because that's how your names are going to go in the drawing. Okay. So I need my assistant over here. She wandered off. Attention span wasn't as long as I thought it would be.
I'm sorry. I just don't like standing and listening to stuff. I already know.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I've got something. Can you explain the board again? Okay. Christine, who just commented, her computer shut off. So, yes. So the board, Christine. So what you're going to do, just grab a piece of paper. You're going to jot down 2 lines down, 2 lines across, and you're going to create yourself a tic-tac-toe board. And that tic-tac-toe board should have 9 spots. every time I show you a product that you're like, ooh, I love this, I could really benefit from this is just what I need, I want this, you're going to write it into one of those squares. And when you have 3 squares, when you've got tic-tac-toe, you're going to post in the group under the photo of the tic-tac-toe that you've got 3. So every time you have 3, you're going to post that you've got 3. Then you've got 3 more. And then 9 would be obviously filling the board. And at the end, we're going to post our boards, whether they're full or not. Everybody's going to take a photo of posting of their board, okay? And that's how your consultant can work with you to see what the best products are for you. Okay, so now my assistant. So this is, I'm going to go through our plan, like Allison said, I'm going to do our TimeWise 3D Miracle Set. This line is a preventative anti-aging line. So it would be a line where if you're looking for a great core skincare line, you want some preventative anti-aging, this would be the line for you. Now, if you are younger than 20, you might end with one of the other lines. If you are older than, let's say, 40-ish or so, you may look at the repair line, because that's typically when we start to see some signs of aging that we want to reverse the signs of aging. And so real quickly, I'm going to have you post in the group. Does anybody know at what age dermatologists recommend anti-aging products? No, you can't. You can answer at the very end. Just take a second. Let's give everybody a second to post. I did not coach my assistant very well, just FYI, okay?
Whatever. I'm me and I like me.
Yes, okay. So what age do they recommend, dermatologists recommend anti-aging?
15.
15, right. Age 15. And there's 2 main reasons for that. One is because the collagen production in our collagen production, in our skin starts to break down at 15. So collagen is what keeps your skin really nice and firm. And so at 15, it starts working backwards. So we need to rebuild that collagen production. Second reason is it is a lot easier to prevent skin damage than it is to reverse skin damage. So when we start with anti-aging products very young, we are preventing skin damage, and so that's easier than repairing. So that's why it's so young. Okay, so this line is perfect for that. The first thing you're going to do in your skincare regimen, so a core skincare line, backing up a minute, is what you would do every day, morning and night. Every day you should be using a core skincare line. Then you add supplements, and supplemental treatments are extra treatments that go in and they do specific jobs in addition to a core line. So what we're going to be presenting today is our core 3D line, and then we also are going to be talking about a couple supplements, and I'm going to really be focusing on probably one of my favorite supplements that I feel like is most necessary. Okay, so getting started, you always, if you have any makeup on, you always want to remove your makeup first. This is our oil-free makeup remover. This can be used on your face. It can be used on your eyes. It's mostly known for using on our eyes. It's safe for contact lenses, sensitive eyes. It is the #1 best-selling brand of eye makeup remover or makeup remover in the world. And Tracy just shared a statistic, and I can't remember it. Tracy, do you remember that, how we outsell?
Yeah, I know the amount. So they listed like 5 big companies. I know it was Lancome, Clinique. I'm sure I have it somewhere. But the 5 other big companies that sell eye makeup remover, that if you combine the sales from all of those companies in 1 year, we sell 11 times that amount in eye makeup.
Wow. Yeah, that's awesome. Anybody who's ever used this knows this is like a magic eraser. It literally erases your eye makeup or any makeup. I like to use this as a full face makeup remover when I have makeup on, because I don't want to, when I switch to my cleanser then to cleanse, I don't want to push makeup into my pore with the cleanser. So you can do it that way, or you can just use it on your eyes. And so we're going to, on Annika's hand, let's see if I can get this in here. This is an eyeliner. I'm gonna pretend that this is her eye, okay? Because so you can see how this is our dark or black, Mary Kay black. I'm gonna put eye makeup remover on a cotton swab. And the best way to do this is you hold it down and you press it onto your eye, or if you're doing your face, you can just swipe. But if you're doing your eye, you hold it down for about 3 to 5 seconds, and then you swipe across, okay? Now look at that. Can you see all that mascara? No, it wasn't mascara, it was liner. All that liner that came off in that one swipe, okay? She's got a tiny, tiny bit more that I'm gonna do, and that's it. That's it. So there's no tugging, no pulling at your eyes. The more you tug at your eyes, I can't remember what it is. There's a cute saying. Tracy, what is it with the eyes?
Grabbing and tugging causes sagging and sagging.
Okay, grabbing and tugging causes bagging and sagging, all right? So we don't want to do that. We want to gently remove eye makeup. So that would be your first thing. Then we're going to go into the first step of the 3D, and this first step is our 3D cleanser. It is a 4-in-1 cleanser. It cleanses, it gently exfoliates. So, back up. If the eye makeup remover, that could go in your tic-tac-toe. Somebody's got a tack. Okay, good. That's one of my very favorite. So our cleanser cleanses. There's a gentle exfoliant there for everyday use. There's a toner. So if you've ever used a skincare line or seen a skincare line that has 3 separate products as far as a cleanser, exfoliator, a daily exfoliator, and a toner. A toner sometimes is referred to as an astringent. This has all 3 of it. There's a botanical in here that when you rub it, it bursts, and that provides as your toner. What a toner does for your skin is it pH balances your skin. So that's why a toner is important. And then this, our cleanser now has a brightener in it. So that's one of the big things in our cleanser that's new to us. It's a skin brightener, and that's becoming a real big thing. Okay, assistant, come on, we're moving. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of cleanser on Annika's hand. So you just put, not a small or not a large amount. Our products, a little goes a long way. So we're just going to rub this in just like this was her hand. I'm sorry, her face. It's got a little bit of a gentle exfoliant in there. Also, whenever you're using skincare, you're always going to work upward and outward on your face. You want to imagine that your pores are like a shingle on a roof. So if you think about a shingle on a roof like this, skincare should go into it. You want to cleanse, deep cleanse within the pore. If you just hit on top, you're not ever really deep cleansing. So morning and night. Now it has a light scent to it. Now, you might be interested in knowing that everything I'm showing you today is fragrance-free. What fragrance-free means is that we have no added artificial fragrance in it. Doesn't mean that there isn't a scent to it. So when you have a scent to it, it means that it's the natural ingredients of the actual product that you're smelling. So all the different good ingredients that are in here, that's what you're smelling. Really important, if you feel like any product you're using in Mary Kay has a strong scent to it, that's your signal that you're using too much of the product, okay? Our products are extremely concentrated. You don't need a lot of them. That's why this bottle can be a 9-month bottle here, okay? 6 to 9 months. Some people even get 12 months out of it. That's because you use a very small amount, okay? So don't overuse. That's a big thing. So that's your cleanser. That's the first thing you do morning and night. Now, we would then be removing the cleanser, but we're going to do our microderm right on top of that. This can be done on top of a creamy cleanser, or if you use it in the shower, you can remove your cleanser and just on a damp day, you can use it separate as well. I like to, for demo purposes, and actually sometimes in my bathroom, I like to do it right on top of my cleanser because I feel like the cleanser helps it move a little bit. So microderm is a supplement. So not our core skincare line, but it's a supplemental treatment. So it's something you would add into your skincare regimen. Microderm should be done 2 to 3 times a week. The reason is our skin naturally builds up a layer of dead skin about every 3 days. So we want to assist that exfoliation. So this is a deep exfoliation. It's a physical exfoliation. It's got an alumina oxide crystal, which is a very fine crystal. It also is 100% symmetrical. So as you exfoliate, it polishes that skin. So if you don't exfoliate with a super exfoliant regularly, and you go and you use a fabulous brand, we got a tic-tac-toe I see there, and you use a fabulous moisturizer, what happens with that moisturizer, what do you think, when you're putting it on a layer of dead skin that's not exfoliated, what happens is that it sits on that dead skin and it never reaches your cellular level. So you might use a great product, but you're never getting full benefit if you're not using a super exfoliant as well. So this is going to remove that top layer of skin, so every other product's going to work better. So I'm going to put this onto her hand. We've got a little bit here. I'm going to rub it in. And see if my computer, if I can get my screen a little lower there. So we're going to rub it in here. So it feels sandy, right? Okay. The other thing that the microderm does is it minimizes pores. And how it does that is your pore, if you imagine your pore kind of like a circle, when your pore gets filled with dirt, oil, gunk, it enlarges, okay? So that's our pores that are really enlarged. When you use a cleanser or even a spin brush, it hits on top of that circle, but it doesn't deep cleanse that circle. So what the microderm does is that because the crystal, the aluminum oxide crystal is so fine, is it gets into that circle and it really cleanses it out. It rinses away that gook, and then your pores shrink. Okay, so that's why this is a pore minimizer as well, is it shrinks the pore from using it. So we're gonna go back to this. So we've got this rubbed on. Watch on this side of me.
Well, just scooch over.
You rub it for, about 3 minutes is usually what I recommend. It removes or buffs away fine lines and wrinkles as well. So then I'm gonna take my facial cloth and I'm gonna take it all off. So we've got our cleanser off, we've got our Microderm Refine step off. And then on top of that, we're going to use the second step of the Microderm. And that second step is a pore minimizer. We add a drop of this to it. What this does is it closes your pores. So after using the Microderm step 1, you've opened up and deep cleansed your pores, just like I talked about. Now we want to close that. So we're going to do a little drop of this and we're going to rub this in. Now, you always want to make sure you use your pore minimizer after the Microderm. Sometimes people use pore minimizer daily as well as part of their daily regimen because it will also reduce and minimize pores. So we've got our first supplement there. Scoot over. Okay, sorry. We're fighting for FaceTime on this camera. Okay, or hand time. So we've got our cleanser done. We've done our supplement, which is the microdermabrasion. Now I will tell you another popular supplement that I have, we're not doing today, but is our charcoal mask. And a charcoal mask works to extract. So when you apply this, it absorbs toxins. So you're detoxifying your skin. It absorbs toxins and you rinse them away. So you're going to want to talk to your consultant about the microderm as well. The charcoal mask as well. Both of these supplements, most of us use this regimen together. And so one day you might microderm, and then the next day you're going to do a charcoal mask, and then you might have a day of rest in there, and then microderm, charcoal mask. But you can use this together. And speaking of that, when you use one skincare line, you are going to get the best benefit when you use the entire skincare line. The reason is that it is scientifically formulated to work together. When you use a hodgepodge of products, then you're using, one brand of this, one brand of that. That's when you can have a chemical reaction. And the most common way to see a chemical reaction is if you've ever noticed somebody who has an orange makeup line from their foundation. That's actually an acidic reaction that their products aren't formulated to work together. And so when they mix together over the course of the day, they react with one another and they turn that foundation an orange tint. So whatever, I always tell customers, whatever line you use, I knock on wood, hopefully it's Mary Kay, it's the best for the best value. You want to use one line from start to finish with your skincare. It just makes sense. You'll get the best benefits from that. Okay. I feel like I'm talking so fast because I'm getting so excited. So let me recap what we did so far. We did our eye makeup remover, face makeup remover, used mostly commonly as eye makeup remover. We did our cleanser, the 3D cleanser. And that cleanser, the 3D, it defends, it does 3 things that start with the D. Tracy, help me out.
You did the 3D 4-in-1 cleanser, the microdermabrasion.
Right. What does the 3D stand for?
Oh, defends, delays, delivers.
Perfect. Okay. Defends, delays, delivers. I knew there was something. Okay. We did that. We did the microdermabrasion, which comes as a set. So we did step 1 and step 2. And I talked about the charcoal mask. Okay. So those are the things that we've done so far. So we're going to take a quick break from our skincare and we're going to play a fabulous game. So with this, you're going to, I think the best way to do this is open up your chat. Is that right? Your Facebook chat or private message your consultant? Private message your consultant? Because I'm thinking if they're using their phone.
Yeah. If they have 2 devices, they can open the text conversation on their phone. But
okay.
Chat either way.
Okay. Okay, so you want, in worst case, is just, flip over your referral or your tic-tac-toe and use the backside of that. And we can take a photo of it too. So we're going to do a quick referral game. And so this is my favorite part. So this is one of the favorite things that I get to do because Mary Kay has a promotion where you get to scroll through your phone. You can think about women in your life that you value, that you appreciate, that you want to do something nice for, and you get to gift them with a virtual pampering session and a gift card with your consultant. And right now, you guys, I think more than ever, this is a time to not, to think about everybody in your life that you feel like could benefit from just a pick-me-up. And what I love about this is whether or not anybody takes advantage of it, you always make their day. So you always make their day when your consultant either texts them or calls them and says Susie Q is thinking about you. She wanted to do something nice for you. She values, she appreciates you, and she wanted to gift you with a gift card from me. There's is just nobody who doesn't feel so special, you guys. So we're going to give you a couple minutes. So what I want you to do is I want you to open up your phone. And again, either on another device, you can type it in, or it might even be just easiest to grab your pen, turn over your tic-tac-toe game, and you're going to jot down the first name only. We don't need a last name. So first name only and phone number. And it can be anywhere, because right now with us doing virtual sessions, you can have somebody in any state, anywhere that you can gift with a session and a gift card. And it will come from you, your beauty consultant, and it doesn't cost you anything. So it's just a super awesome thing to do. So we are going to, your name is going to go into our next prize drawing. Your name is going to go in one time for every 5 you have, and whoever gets the most is going to get an extra 5 times into the drawing. Okay, so we're going to give you a few minutes to do that, and then we're going to have everybody post how many they have. So we've got, I think we're going to do some music at this time. Is that right, Tracy?
Yes. We are.
We are.
Yes. I'm there. I put the post up. So I just put the post.
Excellent.
That and so when you once you send your consultant your list, then you can comment your number, how many you're gifting, and we'll get you the right number of entries in the drawing. We are.
Excellent. So I'll wait till the music starts. Okay, so on your mark, get set, go. We're going to give you about 3 minutes or so here. So one name for every 5, and then whoever has the most will go an extra 5 times. Now maybe I'll dance here. Well, we don't want to distract.
Oh, sorry. It's still going. Hold on.
Okay, keep going. We'll give about another minute.
So start wrapping up and text your consultant.
And post in the comment. Okay, so go ahead. Finish the one you're on.
Got it.
Tracy can't get it stuck. Okay, so with your, so go ahead and post in the comment how many gift sessions you're giving out, and we'll have somebody tallying that up, and we'll do the drawing for that in a moment. We won't do that right now. We'll have somebody tallying it up. You also want to take a picture of if you jotted everything, a picture for your consultant, and text the picture for your consultant. So your name won't go into the drawing if your consultant doesn't have the picture of it, because that kind of defeats the purpose. Okay. Okay. So we've got our fabulous game. And thank you again. Again, it's a way you can support our local businesses. And with Mary Kay, we really don't do a lot of national advertising. We've done some Facebook more recently. But we really don't do, we don't do commercials. You won't open up a magazine and see a big spread of Mary Kay. If we are in a magazine, it's an editorial, which means an editor's picked a product and done something on us. But the reason Mary Kay doesn't is because advertising is extremely expensive. And not that they don't have the money, but what they choose to do instead is they choose with that money is to put it into research and development and to keep our product costs low so that we can offer the highest quality product at the lowest price for the consumer. And so that's why we are a word of mouth business. That's why we, Mary Kay, years ago, 55 years ago, she said, if you want to get the word out, there's 3 ways to do it: telephone, telegram, and tell a woman. Okay. And we all know that's the case. If you're going to get your hair done, you don't open up, or Google it, you ask your girlfriend. So that's the same thing. And so that's why this is so valuable to your consultant. So thank you so much for that. Okay. So let's go back into our skincare. So we're doing our miracle set. So I'm going to ask my assistant to come back. And next we're going to be doing our moisturizer. So the moisturizer we've got in this line, we've got 2 moisturizers. We've got a day moisturizer. We have a night moisturizer. The day moisturizer is your protectant. It hydrates and protects. Let's see, that's this one. And it has an SPF of 35, which is broad spectrum sunscreen. So it protects against UVA and UVB rays. UVA rays are rays that age you. UVB rays are rays that burn you. Fluorescent lighting, computer screen, they are your UVA rays. They also have a ton of free radical damage that your computer screen does, or your phone screen. So we want to neutralize that. Our night solution neutralizes the free radical damage and restores any damage that's been throughout the day. So we've got a day product for this and a night product for that. So we're going to go ahead and put on a tiny bit of our moisturizer. Again, a little goes a long way. So we're going to put a little bit on our hand.
I've been using different hands. I can switch them next time.
Which one you did? I wanted you to do the same.
I think
all right, she switched her hands. So
I forgot which hand I was using.
We'll see. All right.
I think you're using her right.
This is her left hand. Okay, we'll figure it out. Okay, so you've got your day, your night. This line has 3 patents. So with Mary Kay, we have over 1,300 patents on our product. This 3 patents that this has, it's got a peptide blend, which produces collagen. The other patent it has, okay, there's 3. My mind's escaping me. I know the last one. Okay, so anyway, the one I think is most impressive is encapsulated resveratrol. Resveratrol is an antioxidant that neutralizes free radical damage. Resveratrol is also in red wine, is also in dark chocolate. So when those things people say those things are good for you, that's because of the resveratrol. So we have the patent of having the resveratrol in our skincare line as well. So that's really important in this line. Also, hydrating is so important because if think about in your mind's eye, if you picture a purple grape and you picture a purple raisin, the difference between the two, the same fruit. So a purple grape and a purple raisin start the same, but when you dehydrate, when you take the moisture out of the grape, it turns to a raisin. And so that's when our skin starts looking dull and wrinkly. We need more hydration. And so that's why it's so important to do a moisturizer. Now, going back to the line that Allison had talked about, one of them, the Naturally line with our oil, our nourishing oil. If you are oily or you want more hydration, it sounds counterintuitive, but you add a couple drops of that to your moisturizer and you'll be less oily and it hydrates. It's just absolutely fantastic. So that's our moisturizer, which is the next step of that. And then after that, we are going to I'll just tell you about our eye cream. So eye cream, the area around the eye area is one of the places we show the signs of aging first. There's no tissue around, well, first of all, there's no moisture glands around the eye area, sorry. And this tissue under the eye area is 4 times thinner than the rest of your face. So you're gonna start seeing fine lines and wrinkles. You're gonna start seeing crepiness around the eye area. You're gonna start noticing it looks drier, dark circling, puffiness. And so an eye cream is an absolute must. And this is our 3D age minimizing eye cream. We have several eye creams in our line. This is the one that goes with this. It's great for hydrating, for depuffing, for reducing the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, adding moisturized hydration. So that's our 3D line. Okay, then if my assistant can come back. The next step in our skincare regimen, if you've got your eye cream on, and your eye cream, you know, a lot of times people ask me, like, do I do it once a day or twice a day? Eye cream should be used twice a day. You're going to use it depending on your eyeshadow or not. If you don't wear eyeshadow, you can do it all the way around your eye. If you do wear eyeshadow in the morning, I just do underneath because I don't want my lid to be too moist for my eyeshadow. I don't want it to not stay or to crease. And so in the morning, I do underneath. At night, I do all the way around. Use your 4th finger, least amount of pressure. It has 1 less tendon than the rest of our fingers. So when you apply eye cream, you always use your 4th finger. Okay, the next into our daily skincare regimen is our primer. Now, primer goes on before any kind of color. It gives color something to adhere to. It also minimizes the appearance of fine lines, and it creates a more flawless finish. So whenever I show our primer, when people actually use it, I get tons of oohs and ahs with this. It's super, super silky. It has a mattifier in it, so it dries to a matte finish. So for you oily girls like me, I had tried primers before Mary Kay came out with ours, and I never liked them because I found I was so oily from the primer. This one has the mattifier in it. It's super smooth and it's not oily at all. So you're going to put your primer on, and then after primer, typically wait about 2 minutes for the primer to dry before you do your foundation. So then at that point, you're going to, we got a full board, I think. Awesome. I guess not yet. Okay, she's close. 3 spots. Okay. Okay, Annika on this side of me. Okay, I got somebody who just can't stay in her place. I got to glue her down. Okay, so the primer, going back to the primer. So 3 minutes or 2 minutes, I'm sorry, then you can put your foundation on. Okay, so let me talk a moment about foundation. So that's the last step of our skincare that I include in our skincare with Mary Kay. And the reason I do is because foundation actually protects your skin from the environment. And I always thought, so before Mary Kay, ladies, I washed my face with Dove soap, wore no makeup. I wore maybe a little mascara on my wedding day. I had just backpacked through Europe with Birkenstock, so I was very, very earthy. I was not a glamour girl. I wasn't like, ooh, she'd be a good one to do Mary Kay. And I didn't have foundation. I thought that foundation clogged your pores. I don't know how many of you have thought that, but I did. And it's actually the opposite. So if you go outside with a clean face on, nothing on, all the dust, dirt, pollution, pollen is what's going to clog your pores. Anything that ends up on the windshield of your car ends up on your pores. And so what a foundation does is it provides a layer of protection in order to protect your pores. Now, you do need to have a non-comedogenic foundation, which means it doesn't clog pores. You do want a high quality foundation. This is, one place I always say with that Mary Kay, our foundation is our gateway product because it gets people in the door because it's so awesome. We have so many options with it, and our price point for the quality is about, I'd say, 1/3 of what you would normally spend for this type of quality for this foundation. We put a lot of money into our foundation, and we don't. The company doesn't make a lot on our foundation. In fact, I think last time I knew they actually lost money on our foundations. So we're going to put a little foundation on Annika's hand. I also usually use a brush. Okay, so why do I love a brush? This is a liquid foundation brush. Is if you use your fingertips, a lot of times our fingertips have dirt and oil. And so if you're transferring that to your face, then you're doing more damage. So we don't want to do that. If you use a sponge, this is personal preference. I'm not a big fan of sponge. I feel like a sponge can be a magnet for bacteria. So you need to rinse your sponge out every time you use it, like 15 times with an antibacterial soap. And I don't think very many people do that. And a sponge tends to drink your product. So that means you're going to go through product really quickly if you use a sponge, okay? So the foundation, the liquid foundation brush is a flat-headed brush. It's got very dense bristles. So when you apply foundation on it, what happens is foundation doesn't penetrate deep into the bristles. It stays on top. And so 100% goes onto your face. So there's no waste. 100 might be exaggerated, maybe 99%. There's no waste, and it's super easy to keep clean. So you find yourself using a lot less foundation with our brush than if you do just your hands. So the investment, the $14 investment in the brush is well worth its weight in gold because you save so much on going through foundation. Okay, so this is going to be our little test here. And I am going to see if I can show this. So I should have maybe done a little trial, but I've got here our liquid foundation. And if you can see, it's a very dark color. Okay. It's
Not gonna match me.
bronze C160. Okay. Annika's a very fair little girl. So,
I know that.
well, anyway, it's not her shade. And I did that specifically because I'm going to test and see if we can see. Now, I don't know if my camera's going to pick it up, but if I was with you in person, I would do on the hand that we did all of the products, I would put a dot of our foundation, and then on the hand that we did not do the products, I put a dot of our foundation. Okay, so again, it's not her coloring, and then I would blend the two.
That's the good hand.
So this is the hand that we did, and now again, we've got a very dark color foundation for her.
This is the bad hand.
Okay, so can we
Yeah,
see?
screen time.
All right,
We
hold
gotta
on.
move over this way.
We do which way?
This
okay.
way.
Okay, so can you see the difference there? Can you see the hand? Just hold them like this.
Yeah.
Can you see the one where it's streaked down? So this hand here isn't going to move. Wait, no, I'm opposite in the screen. Sorry. This hand here isn't going to move. It's not going to blend because it doesn't have the skincare underneath it. This hand, even in person, it looks like it could almost be her shade. Okay. Then the other thing when you do that is you'll notice when you go to remove it, the hand you use the cleanser, it comes off very, very easily. The hand you did not use your skincare on, it takes some scrubbing to get it off. Okay, so that's just, if you don't believe me, do a test yourself with that. But that's the benefit of why good skincare is so important. How our skin looks. I always say you can't paint the Mona Lisa on tree bark. How our looks has more to do with the skincare we've got on it than anything to do with the color we put on it. Okay, it's a skincare that primes your canvas before you put color on. So that is my little demo that I normally do either on the inside of the wrist or the top of the hand. Okay, so a lot of people are here saying they can see the difference. It makes a major difference. And if you could see and you see her pores like show up much more in the hand that she didn't use the skincare, the other one looks really flawless. Okay, so let me recap with our Ultimate 3D set. So we did our core line, which is a cleanser, a moisturizer, foundation. That's your core line, 3 pieces, your cleanser, your moisturizer, your foundation. We added in the supplement of the microdermabrasion. We talked about the makeup remover. We did the primer because that's always super important under foundation. And then I also mentioned the charcoal mask. Now the other one, foundation brush, you can also include on your tic-tac-toe board. So this brush is fabulous for $14. You will absolutely love it. Okay, we got lots of people who saw the difference. All right, so now before we close and I show you and recap all the specials that we have, we want to go back to our original purpose when we talked about the 3 things we're looking for customers. So if you're willing to book with your consultant, whether it's a virtual facial one-on-one or whether you would be willing to do like we did tonight and gather a couple friends and do a virtual party this way, I want you to go ahead and post. So Tracy's going to put your post in and we're going to do a drawing from our bookings. So
I just posted a square that says hostesses wanted must love free products. So that's the post to comment on.
Excellent. Okay, so that's the post you're going to comment if you're willing. And you know what? Right now, more than ever, your consultant needs you because she needs to practice her, presenting. She needs to learn how to do this technique as we're moving into the virtual world. So more than ever, she needs the practice. And so we're going to give you just a second to post in there, and then we'll be doing a drawing amongst the post. So Tracy, do you have the booking drawing, or not the booking drawing? I'm sorry, the referral drawing ready?
Yes, but real quick, let me say about this booking post. So all you need to do is comment, yes, I'll book. You can work out the details later. Obviously, it'll be virtual for the foreseeable future. But I know probably all the consultants are the same as me. I really like to get to practice new stuff with people I'm comfortable with. So like you guys are kind of our go-to people that we're the most comfortable with. So you're the people they want to practice with. All right, let me go to the...
I want to know who won.
You do?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
she's
are we
gonna
doing the
get that
tic-tac?
going.
Is it the tic-tac-toe one?
Can we do the fabulous game, the booking, or the girls, or do we not have that one ready yet?
I've
I
got,
don't think we have-
I actually have the 3 in a row ready
Okay.
to go. So Jackie is the winner. She was the first one to have 3 in a row. And we actually just had someone finish up the full board. We're going to do a drawing from all the boards though at the end. So keep filling those boards up, and you'll take a picture at the very end and we'll post that. But I wanted to give Tracy a second to see. I don't know if you have that ready yet for the referrals.
So we don't have any comments on that post yet.
Awesome. So you've got more time.
Wait, okay, so what happened?
There's no comments on the referral on the Fabulous Friends
Oh,
game.
okay, okay. So you know what we'll do is we'll leave that open.
Yeah.
Let's do that, you guys. We'll leave that open. If you want to, after we close out, you can go in and we'll be done here at 8:30ish. We'll give you till about 1 hour after this to post in that.
Right.
I know it might have been a little rush with the game, but you can walk in and post in that comment, and then after an hour, we'll be doing that drawing.
Mhm.
And Allison, do you want to pick the prize for Jackie?
Yes, sorry. And the drawing I'm doing, here it is. And for Jackie, it's in the box. Let me pull it out for you. I'm super excited. You have won. Dun, da, da. I can't get it out. There it is. Our mini palette. You see there?
Ooh,
So
cute.
you'll be able to pick and put 4 eye colors in there, all for you. Super cute, great for travel. That we're not doing
Awesome,
right now.
great, okay. Right. Great for future travel. Okay, so we're gonna revisit the fabulous game for the prize. Do we have people posting in the booking? Tracy,
I
do we
think
have
we
that
should-
going?
I think we should give that time too. Let's say that we'll, come do those 2 drawings an hour from now. Is that okay?
Okay, so for an hour from now, Tracy's gonna go back in, do those 2 drawings. That's perfect. Okay, so let me wrap up. I'm gonna show you guys what we tried today, and then we're gonna have you take a photo of your tic-tac-toe board, and you're gonna post that in, and then we'll be doing a drawing from that too. But what we did today, and Tracy's gonna have this, I think, to post as well. This is for us to comment, we have to leave the live feed. Sure what that means.
If you, they
Oh,
can
I
stay
got
in the,
that.
if you have a second device that you can use, you can actually comment and be in the live feed still. So I have 2 devices
Okay.
running. I've got my laptop running, and I've got my phone here. That's why I keep looking down, y'all. So you can comment from a second device, if that makes sense. So you can keep your live feed going at the same time. I hope that helps.
Allison, can you post the sheet that Heather texted us that she's about to show them? My phone died and the plug keeps coming out of the wall.
Oh, fantastic. I would so what do you want me to post? Sorry.
So that
Tell
she
me again.
sent the picture to our little group text.
Oh,
that's,
yeah, of course I can do that. I'll do it right now.
that she- and if they're struggling to comment while we're live, that's totally fine. We're gonna go. You can do all your commenting
Exactly.
because the live feed's about to end. So don't feel rushed and just talk directly to your consultant. My poor people haven't gotten to hear from me because I'm distracted. So I want to talk to each of my wonderful friendmers. We can talk, we can text and chat one-on-one after this, and then we'll get you entered in any other drawings and that kind of thing. So.
Okay. I'm unfortunately not finding it.
Okay.
Just tell me where to look.
So so towards the end of our text conversation this morning,
Really?
she sent the link
Okay.
that said, it says like, you click on it and it goes to the link, and that has the
Okay.
picture.
I will find it. I'm scrolling.
I'm going to do the plug again. It keeps unplugging and then dying because it has like 10 seconds.
We
of charge.
love technology, right? Technology
I
is our
think we've
friend.
done pretty well overall.
Yes. Yes. All right. I'm just scrolling. All right, ladies,
Chris, she can go over it live and I'll get it posted.
okay, thank you. We're going to get it. But I want to go back and congratulate Lynn for getting the hummingbird eye color, for watching the marketing video. I want to congratulate Jackie for the mini palette. Awesome. I just got a text from Heather. That's great. And then I would love for those of you that are joining us as a guest tonight, for you to comment who your consultant is that invited you tonight. Just throw up a quick comment for me in the live feed or any of the feeds. Just name your consultant, please. We want to give her credit for having you on here. And we also want to know, to get you two connected, right? Either not now or either, sorry, I'm all over myself right now, either now or after the party, okay? Awesome, Carrie. Thank you for commenting. Love you, girl. All right. That's going to help me with another drawing too, y'all, just so you know. Okay. Now I'm going to post. Hang on one sec here. I've got it. Bear with me. Okay. There we go.
My phone's still just giving me the angry battery symbol.
No, I totally get it. So I'm getting ready to post it right now in the Facebook group. There we go. And let me make a separate post. Don't you love how I talk to myself through this whole thing? Okay.
So my phone's still just giving me the angry battery symbol.
Okay. And almost there.
So Heather, you can go on and go over the sheet live,
Yep.
and Allison is posting it
Yep,
as well.
I'm posting it right this second.
Can you guys, can you see me now?
Yes.
Okay, so I joined back in. Okay, sorry about that. You know, stuff happens. Okay, so this is what Allison's showing you. This is our specials. Okay, so this is what we tried today. When I'm going to go over just the middle one here. This is called the 3D Miracle Set. I think it has a different name on the sheet, the one she's posting, but the exact same thing. So this is your basic skincare set with the supplement of the microdermabrasion and a couple of the other tools we use. So first of all, I'm going to back up here so you can see me. We've got this amazing roll-up bag. Okay, love this bag. It's got a hook for your bathroom door. It twists. Actually, these pockets Velcro out. Okay, so if you need to run to the gym, to school, they Velcro out. They all zipper from up on top, which is really important so they don't, stuff doesn't fall out, all of it. Also, too, I love that the pockets are clear. If you've ever had a makeup bag or cosmetic bag that's, isn't clear, out of sight, out of mind. And you might have something you even forget that you've got it until you find it in the back of your, drawer. And so this also rolls up for travel. So it rolls up just like this. And out the door you go. Okay. I always say my real Southern girls can monogram their initials on it if they want. Okay. So this is our roll up. So this is our featured special. Now this again goes over everything that we did, your core skincare line, your microdermabrasion, your primer, and your foundation. So this is the 3D Miracle Set, Ultimate Miracle Set with the microdermabrasion in it. You'll see the pricing on there. There is a $47 savings when somebody does the Ultimate Set, so that's huge. It's $47 savings. And you're going to find that your consultant's going to work with you. She's going to look at your tic-tac-toe board. She's going to say, okay, this is what you want. Let me show you the best deal that we can do. She's going to put together a package for you and put together your roll-up for you. So she's going to give you the best options. And most of us too, you can talk to your consultant, but most of us are real liberal in our payment options. My job is to help you get what you want, when you want. And so I'm going to be real liberal on making sure that if we need to do half down and half 2 weeks from now, we can do that. If we need to, adjust things, we can do that. So that's one of the other things with having an independent beauty consultant, because you can't go into Macy's or now, or even, now you're not going to go in there, but ordering online, you can't say, hey, I can pay half today. Can I take it home with me and come back and pay in 2 weeks the rest of it? You can't do that. But I would never, ever, ever, ever in a million years want a customer to go without their skincare for any reason at all. So we're going to work with you and we're going to help you get what you want. Okay. So sorry about that last little difficulty. So you're going to get with your consultant. You're going to post a photo of your tic-tac-toe board in the comments, and you're going to also text it to your consultant. So the things we've got to wrap up. So we're going to come back in an hour into our group. We're going to do the fabulous referral game. We're going to wrap that up by picking our winner. We're going to do the booking game. We're going to pick our winner from the comments of that. And we're going to pick our winner from the tic-tac-toe board. Okay, so we've got 3 prizes to do. So check back, get working on those. Check back in an hour to see if you were one of the winners.
Exactly.
Okay.
Exactly.
Awesome.
Sounds
So I think
great.
with that, I think we can sign off then officially.
I think so. Great job,
the
girls.
consultants are getting credit, so you want to
Yes.
have your conversation with your consultant this evening, so that they'll get double credit for you participating tonight. So she'll let us know as soon as she is up with you.
Here's from you. Okay. Awesome. All right. Well, have a fabulous evening. Until next time, consultants will be letting you know when the next one's going to be. Also, consultants, if you do want to give feedback to your director, that would be great. Don't post it in the group, because if you didn't like something, I don't want everybody to know you didn't like it. So, but I'm okay with you texting me. So give individual constructive feedback to your director. We need to make any changes, and we appreciate everybody and love to you all, and be safe, and lots of good prayers and thoughts with y'all.
Perfect. Thanks.
Thank you.